Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought it would be a fun idea to talk about 5 handbags that are named after Princess Diana. Now, this woman has influenced style and just fashion when she was living and continues to do so even after. The reason I believe she was so influential, especially on the fashion world, is just because she was one of the first royals, if not the first royal, to really experiment with style, with clothes, handbags, and just kind of break the rules. She was the first royal not to wear gloves to official events, which was a big deal at the time. And coincidentally, she also joined the royal family at a time where the internet was beginning and the whole paparazzi scene was becoming a thing, and people were just, that whole kind of celebrity and following celebrities every move vibe started to happen. So that's why I believe she was so influential. She is very stylish. She had a very classic, timeless look, and some of her looks I would wear today. So with that being said, let's get to it. So bag number 1 is the Gucci Diana bag. Now this bag is on sale at the moment. You can purchase it new from boutique or online. It goes for around, obviously there is kind of like a price range. It does go for around 2,500 to 4,000 USD depending on the model you choose. Now Princess Diana was seen carrying this kind of tote bag around a lot. She was carrying it out to run errands. She would wear it with dresses, jeans and a blazer. And everyone remembers, or if you don't remember or weren't around at that time, you have seen pictures of her carrying this bag leaving the Harbor Gym. And in that picture, if you still don't know what I'm talking about, she was wearing like kind of biker shorts and a sweatshirt, and she was seen carrying her Gucci Diana tote bag around. So the bag was first released in 1991, a little bit before those pictures came out. And around that same time, Diana was becoming increasingly more bold with her fashion choices and what she decided to carry around as she started distancing herself from the royal family. And like I just mentioned, she was seen on many occasions carrying this bag. If you search the internet, you don't have to search too far. You will find multiple pictures of her wearing or carrying the Gucci Diana bag. However, the bag was not always called the Diana bag. I'm not so sure what it was called in the days she was wearing it, but as of July 1st, 2021, in honor of her 60th birthday, the Gucci creative director, Alessandro Michele, decided to name the handbag Diana in honor of her. So obviously the bag was kind of reworked and revamped to kind of give it a more modern feel. Although I would wear the classic one to this day. I feel it's very clean, neat, and just a classic cute tote bag. The newer version, however, is kind of funky, and I like the little neon strap around the handles. It's still very nice, and I would still carry it around, obviously. But just saying, the older version wasn't that outdated in my opinion. But anyway, so this bag is available in 3 different sizes, in a bunch of different motifs, leathers, and other materials. If you're into it, get your hands on it. You won't be disappointed. So bag number 2 is the Tods D bag. This bag is a little less known than the other bags, or most of the other bags I will be mentioning today. And this bag, you can get it pre-loved for around 100 to 500 USD, so it's really well priced. As well, if you are looking to buy it new, well, it would go for the newer version because a little bit like the Diana, it has been reworked and revamped. It does go for around 2,500 to 3,000 USD. So this is it kind of had the same style as the Gucci Diana. It was a tote bag in the beigey color. She loved her beige bags, I noticed, and honestly, she suited them really well, so good for her. But she would wear this bag a lot. Again, she would wear it more dressed up with kind of like suits and on more official events. But she would also wear this on her downtime and more like a laid-back looks, like with a pair of loafers, a pair of slacks, and just a sweater thrown over her pants. So Tods released the D-bag in 1997 as part of their first handbag collection. It was named the D-bag as an homage to Princess Diana, who wore it around a lot. She loved this bag and she made it a hit with women everywhere. Unfortunately, the original version, they have stopped making it. In 2019, they released a kind of another reimagined version of this handbag So while the original version was discontinued, it has been replaced with what they call the de-styling bag. It does look a little different. They are very similar. You can see there's kind of like a continuing thread between the two, but they're very different at the same time. The original version looked more to me like the classic tote bag in every sense of the word, whereas the newer version kind of reminds me of like the Balenciaga City bag, or kind of the Givenchy revamped or a newer version of the soft Antigona. Anyway, if you agree, leave your comments below. If you don't agree, leave your comments below as well. So the bag does come in 2 different sizes and in many colors. What's funny about this bag is that Kate Middleton of the royal family, and basically Princess Diana's daughter-in-law, seems to be a huge fan of the de-styling bag. So this bag has really come full circle when you think about it. So the next bag is probably less known than the D bag I did just mention. So bag number 3 is the Princess Diana handbag by Lana Marks. So Lana Marks is an American luxury fashion designer who was very close friends with Princess Diana. And what's particular about this handbag, named after the princess, is that Lady Diana herself had commissioned Lana Marks to create a bag in her name. She ended up loving this bag so much she ordered it in a bunch of different colors. This bag is still made today. However, only a limited number of them are released every year, and it has become Lana Marks' most signature bag. Lana Marks and Princess Diana, for those of you who are interested, did remain friends up until her death in 1997. So this bag, the price is a little pricier than the other bags I am mentioning today. The price range does go from $6,800 to over $14,000 USD, and that's just because most of her bags are made of exotic skins, so crocodile, ostrich, lizard, you name it. So that tends to raise the price a little bit faster or more quickly. And again, if you do search the internet, you can see she did have this bag in beige, and she would kind of wear it with like business suits, and on official occasions she did wear it around a lot. But I mean, it's understandable. This bag was specifically made for her. So bag number 4 is the Ferragamo Lady D strap chain shoulder bag. This bag is one of the more reasonably priced handbags in this video. It does go for around 1,990 USD, new from boutique or online. And a little bit like the Gucci Diana, this bag was kind of revamped and reimagined a few years ago. So the bag, however, was first released in 1990. And according to Vogue, Lady Diana loved this chain strap Ferragamo handbag so much, she ordered it in about like 20 different colors. So I think it's safe to say she really did love this bag. Obviously, Ferragamo, after seeing how much Lady Diana loved the bag, they later renamed the bag in honor of her, like many of the other designers I mentioned today. Now, she usually paired this bag with kind of business suits, so it was kind of more of her official like business bag. So as you can see her, she had it with a bunch, she would wear it with green suits, pink suits, blue suits. She really wore this bag, and you can see she paired it with more of her serious or like official looks. Bag number 5 for me is the most obvious, and it's the first bag I think of when I think of Lady Diana and handbags. And if you haven't guessed it already, or if you have been wondering where this bag is on my list, well, it's here. It's the Dior Lady Dior. Now this bag, what's particular about this bag compared to the 5 other ones, this bag has been in production since it was released in 1994, and it kind of has not really been revamped or changed, or they haven't discontinued it or stopped making it and then restarted. It has always just been in production and released since its release date in 1994, and they did kind of change the name in 1996, but it still remains the same classic bag we think of when we think of the Lady Dior. So the prices have gone up lately on this bag. You can get the bag for around 5,000, 6,000 USD. Obviously, you might find styles that are a little less pricier and styles that are a little more pricier. So it all depends on what kind of combination, size, material you go for. So legend has it, if you haven't heard the legend already, but I think everyone has at this point, is that during Princess Diana's visit to Paris, she was offered a Lady Dior by the French First Lady as a diplomatic gift, if you will. But however, like I mentioned, it was released originally in 1994 by Dior creative director Gianfranco Ferré, and it wasn't named the Lady Dior at all. I mean, I don't think Gianfranco Ferré even knew that Lady Diana was going to be a huge fan of this bag. The bag was named Chou Chou, which means little cute thing in French. And when she was gifted this gift, she fell instantly in love with it. She basically ordered it in many other colors, as she has done with other bags she's loved, obviously. So she was photographed with this bag a lot, and it became just an instant success all over the world. Everyone wanted their hands on a Lady Dior. Because of that, they ended up naming the bag Lady Dior in honor of Princess Diana. So that was it for today. Those are all the bags I could find that were named after Princess Diana. And I hope you enjoyed the video. As you can see, she did leave her mark on the fashion or style world. We're still talking about her today after all these years. So props to her. She has been very influential. And honestly, yes, it was coincidental that she was around during at the beginning of the internet and when everyone was getting into like what their favorite celebrities were wearing and doing at all times. Needless to say, her style was very classic, very different for a royal at that time. So I do understand why her influence was so big. The internet just helped accelerate her influence, I guess. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!